The news bulletin in detail, let's first have a look at what is making rounds in the headlines.
In the headlines tonight, Acholi and Lango hospitals receive assorted medical equipment. Following grants of 30 lakhs midwives to help in deliveries. And the Juman Women Entrepreneur Model Circle to empower women. For this and more, in the NILE News Bulletin.
Welcome back, and now to begin off with the news bulletin. Once again, my name is Farish Majid. Hospitals in the Lango and the Acholi sub-region are equipped with assorted medical items, ranging from also high, that this is to also help address areas of mortality and mobility from the areas. And the assorted items will be currently donated to the areas in areas of maternity. Take a look at the story.
In the recent past, Acholi sub-region have been flagged as one of the regions with high number of perinatal deaths in Uganda. Gulu Regional Referral Hospital have been hosting number of children in their newborn care unit.
Prematurity and its complications is a leading cause of death among children under 5. And Acholi sub-region has also been flagged as one of the regions that have high numbers of newborn deaths, perinatal deaths nationally.
This is proving to be a big burden to the parents of these children in the absence of their well-wisher.
Yeah, but the challenges we are facing here, sometimes there are some other medicine that they don't have here, so we need to buy it from her. So which means when someone cannot afford to buy, it becomes quite challenging for him or her to treat the baby.
With the national alarm putting Acholi sub-region in the red flag zone in the perinatal death, this have interested Italian Agency for Development Corporations in Kenya through AFSI to support up to 12 hospitals in Acholi and Lango sub-region with assorted medical equipment to curb the vice.
So we supplied over 200 equipment to Gulu Regional Referral Hospital in particular, but a total of over 1,700 equipment to both sub-regions of Lango and Acholi.
This has at least put the glimpse of smile in the face of the mothers benefiting from these donations at Gulu Regional Referral Hospital.
One for a mater for Chalabar no Latin and no went to my yellow without this machine. No, by now I would have lost my baby. I would have lost my baby. A for mater, your manana, we don't call it my bear. You are your mater had it there.
Chemutai Beliza, an interns doctor at Gulu Regional Referral Hospital, caretaking neonatal intensive care unit, says the new equipment has eased their work as it doesn't require the medical personnel to be there full-time to monitor the progress of the babies.
The mothers are able to be there and they're giving each other support therapy. So ideally that might have not been the plan, but because they are all able to be in the same room at once, they're able to talk to each other, they're able to counsel together, and we are able to review them when there are more mothers in the room. So we are able to tell other mothers to support the other mothers, like encourage especially those ones who are first-time mothers, other mothers who have been having more than one preterm or more than one children are able to also help out the other ones indirectly because they are all sitting together. So we really do appreciate as this unit.
Damolira Paul, the program coordinator, Italian Agency for Development Corporations, revealed that this intervention is part of the broader regional interventions for the agency in East Africa.
And the reason we have selected this hospital is because after a discussion we had with the Ministry of Health here in Uganda, we had within the priority the region of the north of Uganda, where actually the Italian cooperation since long time.
According to Ministry of Health, perinatal mortality rate in northern Uganda stands at 26%. Which is the third highest, with Kampala leading in the country. Stephen Okedo for West Nile Television, Nilecast.
Welcome back, and more in the stories, but still related to health. Mothers seeking for help in areas of maternity and deliveries from Falun Health Center 3 in Pakwach district are passing through a hell time as the facility lacks midwives to handle them. This is pushing a number of them to trek long distances of about 20 kilometers, seeking for the health assistance from the neighboring health facilities. Alfred Jawok has more details to this story.
The lack of midwives at Falunga Health Center 3 is a growing concern among the community of Falunga Parish. Alwe Sub-County Pakwach District has expectant mothers trek for more than 20 kilometers to get services at Pokwero Health Center 3 and Pakwach Health Center 4 respectively. A mini survey conducted by West Nile TV indicates that the facility has only 3 staff without a midwife to help expectant mothers during deliveries. When our reporter visited Falun Health Center 3, it was discovered that the maternity ward was locked without any person who could attend to the expectant mothers. Speaking to Kelo J. Peter, a councillor Sile West Parish Alwe Sub-County said, with the growing population in the area, expectant mothers always find it a challenge of traveling to the nearby health centers, which is costly. Okelo added that last month, an expectant mother died on her way to Pakwach Health Center 4 due to a long-distance journey to seek for health services. He further revealed that Pakwach District transferred the only 2 midwives from the facility without any replacement 2 years ago.
Recently, has 2 midwives given to them. But from there, where there was a bit of quarrel among the staff, then they pick another one midwife without replacement. Up to now, Falunga is vacant without midwife. We take them to Kushwin, Pokwero, and the rest of, say, to Mamba. We take them there. My appeal is they are supposed to bring us midwife in our area.
Grace Ajula, a resident of Falunga Parish, said the community was happy to receive the 2 midwives at the facility, but now the challenge is beyond their control.
Midwife Mirachel otemwatis egam jugam jutinge transfer yoringe jugam jukelu akenu midwife mange jugam jutinge enke wange juduogungo ni tundu tine ni peko mamono benwango iwa ni side Pokwero ni sido ikuchwin moku giwogi gonyiri de wanga yo aya moku de wor pikipi de jumoku dongi yu de ngo ni ade wor masenti tie wanga yo enu majuwo tu pesendo ge kode du yu gi yu de moku ngo eni masendi peko mawa Falunga wakadie.
She appealed to Pakwach District Health Department to expedite the process of taking for them midwives to help expectant mothers.
Kanango government chopo paro iwa gikelwa midwife chen iwa kaka udugo chen I Falunga mwa eni kom midwife bedutie one monde bedu iwa koda nyonga one wajumo tegini de bedu koda nyonga mokitie ko dano moko makudi ichopo orupe molop tok chiwodicha I giri kutegi peri lembe pa transfer tek iwa masende de upe mumakonyo iter kudanu peri kama borcha wan manwange bedu wa kakainde chunyo bedu yoma kwe chunyo bedu yom enke chano mondi wa madong jutingu midwife mwa mutu yukuru de ma ber enke wange judu gwango wange ngotele majutinge kuduka Kenya.
When contacted for comments, the Pakwach Resident District Commissioner Paulo Seru said that he has committed to talk to the District Health Officer Pakwach District to deploy a committed midwife at Falunga Health Center 3.
I have made a personal commitment to go and approach the Office of Cow and Office of DHO to ensure that we shall have a midwife, a committed midwife deployed here with minimum delay, because we cannot continue allowing our women to go to other places in order to seek for antenatal services when we have the health facility here. I will ensure that before the end of next week we shall have a midwife stationed here to serve our women. Thank you.
Midwives play a critical role in ensuring safe deliveries, and there is need to address the shortage and to prevent maternal and infant mortality at Falunga Health Center 3. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
And more in the stories, stakeholders in the Adjuman district are now looking forward to transforming the lives of other members of the community through poverty eradication, where SACCOs have been looked as one of the tools to transform the members of the communities. One of the SACCOs, known as Adjuman West SACCOs, which was started by a group of women, held its annual general meeting, where the group is now seeking to act as a model to the rest of the members in the community. Alan Onzima has more details to the story.
A Myoga and Presidential Initiative on Wealth and Job Creation is a government-funded program which targets the youth, marginalized people to empower their standards of living. Today, various SACCO members have formed SACCO to enhance their saving capacity through the Myoga SACCO. Ms. Asio Annette, the board chairperson at Adjuman West Women Entrepreneur Model SACCO, said the SACCO is now upgrading with a good number of clients, over 513 across the different sub-counties in the district of Adjuman, with a number of assets.
Adjuman West Women Entrepreneurs started with only 5 associations. Those are the women who say they want to try business government. That one. With the membership, they were 136 members. They were male, 130. There is female, 5 DWDs, and 6 youths. Now, status of the SACCO today is, instead of Adjuman West Women Entrepreneurs, now Adjuman Model SACCO for women. Assets, we have some assets right now valued over 5 million. This SACCO have a staff now fully employed, and SACCO have a motorcycle, SACCO have this one here, stationaries for office use.
Mr. Nyadrusam, the supervisory committee member of the SACCO, said the institution is majorly comprised of women with a few men whose roles are majorly to extend hands in supporting the institution.
And men are very few in it. That's why you're seeing few men, because the group was initially comprised of majorly women only. That's why you're seeing few men among the group members. And even the community, this is Adjuman West Women Entrepreneur. Being, as the name says, it comprises more of the women, and the men came in the process of giving a helping hand to them, because before they had some few challenges. And you know, in Myoga it was formed without even training, minus anything.
Mr. Data Peter Taban, the resident district commissioner at Adjuman district, applauded the women for such initiatives and pledges more support to them.
I felt very, very happy and big because of the wonderful things that the Women Entrepreneur Model SACCO is doing. And I said, come rain, come sunshine, I must come, even if it means 30 minutes. That's why I'm here. I want to thank you for standing together as a team. All these teams that have come from Siforo, Okusi Johnny, Pachara, Adjuman Town Council, Adropi, that have united themselves to give a name to Adjuman as a district. Thank you so much.
The Adjuman Women West SACCO was started by a group of women who came together and raised funds so as to support themselves through various activities like business, among others. Peace Ushaki, Njuma Alan, West Nile Television, Nilecast.
edition of Whistle Time for last edition of NILE Sports News. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore for this week, last edition of NILE Sports News for this week. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore, and as we are all aware that yesterday night there was a very big encounter between Uganda Cranes and the team called Botswana, and Uganda did produce moments of magic over Botswana, edging them by a 1-0. I know most of the Ugandans that do follow sports a lot, more especially the fans of Uganda Cranes, right now they should be happy because of the result Uganda produced against Botswana. It needed a goal from Hamad Saban on from West Nile to see that they sealed the win for the team of Uganda Cranes, as for the country of Uganda Cranes over Botswana. And now the win Uganda picked against Botswana leaves them at number 3 with 6 points. And this one will now take me to give you the general table standing as far as 2026 World Cup qualifiers is concerned. Right now on top is Algeria with 6 points. Second is Guinea with 6 points. Third on the log is Uganda Cranes, as I said, with 6 points. And also Mozambique at the number 4 with 6 points. At the number 5 is Botswana with 3 points. And Somalia is the only country in that group yet to get a point. They don't have any point out of the 3 games they have so far played. And next game for Uganda in World Cup qualifiers will be a game on Monday 10th of this month. The year is 2024, as they will still be hosting Algeria Desert Foxes at Nambole Stadium. Recently Algeria lost their game into the hands of Guinea, which right now keeps Guinea at number 6. That means Uganda still has that chance of making it to World Cup for the first of its kind in case they continue with the brilliant form they are having. And let's leave that one there, and they will narrow it within West Nile region. The preparation for athletic championship continues for so many schools we have in Arua City. Very many schools like Arua Public Senior Secondary School, you talk about Mbara Senior Secondary School, Mungal Senior Secondary School, they are all for preparation. But what I want to bring for you at this particular moment is a school called St. Peter's Seed Senior Secondary School, Aliba, that has already started the training ahead of the encounter. Let's first take a look at something about that particular story.
As the days for Arua City athletic competition, which usually takes place at the Barfa playing ground in Yas, St. Peter's Aliba Senior Secondary School is one of the schools doing massive preparation ahead of the tournament. The school had its inter-class school competition on Friday, 7th of June 2024, which they have utilized to select the best athletes to represent the school in the upcoming tournament. Amina Babra, student leader at St. Peter's Aliba Senior Secondary School, is optimistic. This time they will be able to do something, and they are ready for giant schools in Arua City that have been known of dominating the trophy.
Last year we did it, but we did not make it up to the finals. But this year I'm hoping that we're going to get a trophy, and I have hope in our guys because they're really serious and they're really practicing for that. They are really angry for Mvara. They want to get the trophy that Mvara took last year. So we are very happy. We see hope in our guys here. We see the future of the trophy, which is this year. And we are coming for Mvara. We are coming for our public. We are coming for all those schools. Be ready for us out there.
October Patrick, the assistant games teacher at St. Peter's Aliba Senior Secondary School, similar says they are aware of the competition. However, they still continue to encounter some challenges.
We are aware that this term we are supposed to have our ball game 1, and which will start this term. And how ready we are for these games, we started with the running around the road to prepare the students. However, much as we have this preparation, we also encountered some challenges. One of the challenges we have is now that the time, we know the time for this ball game 1 may not be enough in terms of preparing our students for this ball game 2, which is going to come. Then another challenge we also encounter is now the attitude of the students, knowing that this is ball game 2, which is always athletics. You find there are few who want to participate in this. Perhaps they have more interest in ball game 1 than the ball game 2.
St. Peter's Aliba Senior Secondary School is an all-level school that is ever participating in the ball games, but are yet to sign and reach at the peak when it comes to sporting activities. Oraku Benson Pastore, West Nile Television, NILE Sports News.
Leaving the stories of schools in our city preparing for athletic championship in Barifa, let's now get to Europe, and a very big breaking story is all about Santi Cazorla, the former midfielder for the team of Ghana, is optimistic he will be in position to return at Emirates Stadium, this time not as a player but as a coaching staff. And he joined the Arsenal way back in 2013 from Spanish La Liga, and in 2019 we saw him leaving the team of Arsenal, going back to Spanish Primera Division to play for Villarreal. He played for some seasons and had to go to Qatar. And recently, last year, he had to return to Spain, not in Spanish La Liga, but this time in Segunda Division, where he started his career with his boyhood club called Real Oviedo. Right now, the team is already through to the playoffs of the promotions of Spanish Primera Division, and they will be facing a team called Eibar. And he is saying, in case he will be in position to guide his team Real Oviedo back to Spanish Primera Division, it will be a moment of happiness for him, and that one will be the right time for him to quit his boyhood club. The last time Real Oviedo played in Spanish Primera Division, has stayed for over 23 years, and saying returning the team back to the top tier of Spanish football, it will be a very big moment for him, and after that he will be returning to the team of Arsenal as a coaching staff. Not that he is coming to replace Arteta. There are so many technical team members as far as coaching staff of Arsenal is concerned. We are following the story whether his team Real Oviedo will be in position to beat Eibar maybe in the final game, and promotion to the top tier of Spanish Primera Division is actually what everyone is waiting to see after that statement coming from Santi Cazorla. And that one brings us to the end of today's edition of NILE Sports News. And it has been me, Benson Pastore. I'm off camera lens. Let's link up again next week. That's on Monday. Still for the same program of NILE Sports under the umbrella of NILE News.
All right, thank you so much, Oraku Benson Pastore, for the sports updates, and that does bring us to the end of Saturday edition of the NILE News Bulletin. And I've been Farish Majid. Have yourselves a good evening.